Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It's a very bright, very colorful look. There's so much going on here. There's a lot of shimmer, shine, there's a lot of color, and I combined this really bright and vivid eye look with a brown lip. So if you're interested in seeing how I came up with, how I created this slightly avant-garde, well, out there makeup look, then of course keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have in front of me several palettes that I want to use. I have the Pinky Rose Bright Lights palette, which is this one right here. I will have a playlist with a review, tutorial, first impressions of this palette linked in the cards. And then I also have some other random palettes that I think I want to implement into this tutorial as well. My idea for this look is a really sort of like I guess a red tone look, maybe with the touches of cool tone, and I really want to add some gold in here, which is why I have one of my favorite golds in my collection with me here today, this one right here from the Lorac Pro Unzipped palette, or the Lorac Gold Unzipped palette. Right here. This shade is absolutely beautiful. This is such a beautiful gold. It is my personal favorite gold. But is it the best palette in my collection? Far from it. But this is my favorite gold, so if you want to recreate this look, just choose whatever favorite gold you have. But to start, I'm going to go and reach into this palette right here and pick up the shade Tiki, which is like this really beautiful sort of like reddish coralist shade. It's really quite nice, and I'm going to be applying this into my crease area. And by the way, yes, the fan is on in this room. It is quite annoying. I am sure it'll come off very soon. But hopefully you guys won't be too annoyed by the sound because it really is so hot in here. But yeah, the fan is on. So I'm just going to add this color. Well, oh, wait, hold up. Okay, I messed up. Yeah, no, I was going to apply this into my crease and I ended up applying it into my inner corner. A little bit of a mistake on my part, definitely, but never mind. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it right there. I'm thinking I kind of just want to really just be a little bit messy with this look. Really see where that takes me. Maybe just figure out just a really I don't know, a weird eyeshadow look. We'll see how this goes. We'll see what happens. I'm probably breaking a lot of makeup rules just by applying this shade into my crease. But if you're new to my channel, we don't necessarily care about makeup rules, and we always try to break them. So there's that. Now, I think I want to go into, I think, this shade right here. And this is a beautiful, it reminds me of a mango. That's what this shade reminds me of. I'm going to apply this into my inner corner. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of an interesting combination already. The thing is with these shadows is I have found that you can't really layer them too much even on each other, because then they'll start looking a little bit weird. So I am making an effort to not layer these shades as much. I mean, I feel like that's a con I've noticed just recently with this palette. But it is still one that I'm quite willing to work with. I actually do want to use a matte pink, but I have in front of me the Juvia's Place Festival palette, and I believe I like this matte pink a little bit better than the one from the Pinky Rose palette. But I'm just going to be taking this, using my finger, and I don't know, just finger painting on my eyes. We'll just see how this works out. I am literally just doing complete and utter improv with this look. I don't even know if this will turn out looking nice. We shall see. But on the bright side, the fan has now turned itself off. Thank you very much, Mr. Fan. Okay, so now I'm going to be dipping it into this gold shade, and I have with me here this very tiny detail brush. This is actually a concealer brush from e.l.f., but it is a very stiff but very precise brush, and I'll be using this to apply the gold onto my eyelid. I'm pretty much applying this almost as if I'm creating like a giant wing on my outer corner. And I think it's kind of interesting. It definitely is not the conventional way of doing things, and I feel like this makeup look is quickly turning into something that is a little bit more avant-garde, definitely not your traditional colorful makeup look, but it's kind of like interesting using this like as like a topper slash gold eyeshadow specifically in my outer corner. I really do like how it's coming together so far. I'm going to go back and do the same thing to my other eye, and then I'll be right back. I've now applied this sort of look to both of my eyelids, and now it's time, I think, for some foundation. I'm going to be using this one, the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Actually, that might be a little bit too much. And I'm going to be taking a flat brush and lightly applying this to the areas where I think I need it most first, and then to the rest of my face. And oh boy, I just took a whole bunch of foundation out, and that's not good, is it? Okay, this is actually more foundation than I'm used to wearing. You know that quintessential cookie cutter way of like applying color to your lower lash line where you just apply some blue eyeshadow? That's what we're going to be doing today as well. I'm going to be using this palette, my baby, my Hasina 2 that I love so much. This is absolutely amazing, and oh boy, do I have a lot of foundation left on the back of my hand. Let's not let that go to waste. Okay, seriously, like I have to work on maybe pumping out a little bit less foundation because like this is like, I mean, I know that it doesn't really look like much, but like I am not used to this much foundation on my face, weirdly. So I think I'm gonna try and find a relatively clean brush. Kind of difficult to do when you're not responsible and you don't wash your brushes. And I'm going to dip into this blue color right here called Anya, and this is going to go into my lower lash line. I'm pretty much stamping this color into my lower lash line. I'm not trying to swipe it too much since I don't want it to go anywhere. I literally am gonna stamp it and slowly build it up. And then as I go into the inner portion of my lower lash line, I'm going to be a little bit more careful to not make that look too muddy. And I'm lightly going to stamp the blue on top of like the mango color that we applied earlier. I have another brush right here. This is a Morphe E7 brush, and it has a little bit of blue residue on it from the other day, but nevertheless, I'm going to use this to sort of diffuse the blue in my lower lash line just a little bit more. Then I'm going to take this brush, dip it into some more of that blue, and just apply some blue right on top to really intensify it. I'm then going to take a blue eyeliner, this one right here from Colourpop in the shade Bee Sting, and I'm going to apply this in my waterline. I want to add a little bit of pizzazz into the inner corner for a highlight, so I'm going to be dipping into this eyeshadow right here. This is a Super Shock shadow from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Ladybird. I'm going to take just a little bit of it on the tip of my finger, and I'm going to apply it into my inner corner. I will be moving on to my highlight now, and for that I'm using the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Hello Halo highlight, and this is in the shade Gilded Glow. I'm applying this directly to the top of my cheekbones using the applicator. And then I'm going to take another brush and I'm just going to blend the product into the skin. I'm trying to be really like precise and cautious so I don't smudge any of the eyeshadow that I already applied. And I'm also going to apply a little bit to my nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. I've been trying to make an effort to use more blushes in my routine, and it's kind of slow going because I'm not a big fan of blush, to be honest, but I'm trying to use up the ones that I have. This one in particular is the Milani Baked Blush in number 6, Bellissimo Bronze. I'm literally just going to apply the smallest amount. And then I'm going to be using this product right here. This is a bronzer from Milani, and this is in the shade number 2, Fake Tan. I'm just going to be taking this end right here and using it as a contour. Now I'm going to be doing my lashes, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and then for my false lashes I'll be using the House of Lashes Iconic Lights, and then I'll be right back. The lashes are now on, but for lips I think I want to go for a little bit of a bolder color. I'm going to be using the Colourpop Lippie Stick, and this is in the shade Taurus. This is like a very sort of like chocolatey brown. And then I kind of want to use another lipstick on top. This is going to be the Revlon lipstick in the shade number 467 Plum Baby. This is like a sheer, more sheer, a little bit more reflective plum color. It is really quite beautiful. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this color around the edges of my mouth and then fill it in with this. That, my friends, is the finished look right here. I really like how it turned out. I love the combination of the pink with the brown lip. I think it's like an interesting look, and of course I love like the gold. I love like the pop in the lower lash line. I love this entire look, and I hope you do as well. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye guys.